Hi, my name is Eleanor Wanker. I am a graduating senior at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, where I am studying musical theater and Spanish. This past year, I have had the opportunity to be a student artist in residence at Ovation High Point Senior Living. Ovation High Point is a Jewish community that has assisted living as well as independent living. And I have had the opportunity to work with the residents there. I had two mentors while I was there, Bonnie Jean, who was the activities director, and then Trish, who was the director of High Point overall. And we did a lot of workshops this year. We did improv and other things along the way. Our big project for the year was Esther the Prequel, which was a 40-minute musical we made together at High Point. It actually started when I was in an interview, the final interview I had for the position, and Trish asked, why don't you do a musical? You could do a musical with the residents. And I thought, oh my gosh, absolutely, I don't think I could do that. And here we are now on the other side of it. So it ended up that in the fall, Bonnie Jean and a volunteer named Andy and I started researching and writing, and we decided on doing a show for Purim, which is a Jewish holiday that falls in March. And so we started working and writing and telling the story of Esther from the book of Esther. And we got residents involved, helping us create characters and read through the scripts to give us feedback. And then in the beginning of the year, in January, we cast residents and a few volunteers and started a pretty rigorous rehearsal process. We rehearsed multiple times a week and had music in the show and scenes and blocking, and it was a lot, and they did such a great job. We had three performances. So we had one at Sarah Chudnow, which is over in Mequon, and then one with our High Point people, and then one at the Jewish home on the other side of the building. We had costumes. We had found some good costumes in basement storage. We had sets, which I made myself. A friend of mine did our lighting design. Andy and one of his good friends did all of our sound and microphones. Bonnie Jean played piano. It was a real collaboration. So we made that all together and did some really incredible performances, and I just couldn't be more proud of the residents. They did such a good job. One of the things I learned this year that I think is really important is the collaboration between the artist and the administration. I worked really closely with my mentors as well as other staff members, and their support really made this year successful. I was able to trust them and bring forward different concerns I had, and they listened to me and regarded me with the utmost respect. They also supported me just throughout the entire process, good days and bad, and I really couldn't have asked for more. Another thing that was really important was the relationships I built with the residents before we did the musical. I asked for a lot of them in the musical. I asked for a lot of their time and a lot of their trust in me. And I think they were able to collaborate with me on such a high level because of the relationships we built in the fall. So we spent a lot of time just talking and getting to know each other. And I think it's important when doing larger projects in community-based art that the artist has the time and the freedom to really get to know the community. And I think that was really part of the success of the musical. Because I learned a lot about was how to work in a community and really work with everybody's different needs to make a safe and inviting space. So we had people who utilized walkers and wheelchairs. People were hard of hearing or had loss of vision. And it was really important to me that they felt that they could get different accommodations, whatever that be. Even if sometimes they didn't necessarily know what they wanted it to look like, just that they needed something different. So we worked together to make sure there was enough blocking space so that people could turn around in their electric scooters and that the font was big enough so that they could read. I think it's really important that you create a space where that conversation can happen and that people feel safe, that they can express what they need. so that you can really make sure that everyone has what they need so they can relax and really just get involved in the work. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had such a wonderful year at High Point and just can't thank the community enough for their support over the year. It has been such a wonderful learning experience being a student artist in residence. I wish the new SAIRs good luck, and l'chaim to you all.